god, they're actually making an MMO. Yeah, so it seems like, hey, KURO Games is making an MMO. It seems like KURO Games has gone full steam ahead and is actually making an MMO, okay? And not just an MMO with actual 3D ARPG style, so kind of like a Lost Ark, essentially. They're basically making Lost Ark, which is kind of cool. I'll be real. Kind of nutty. So let's go and have a little bit look into what exactly they have going on. So here we go. Here's the page. There is, as you can see, 33 listings, and everything is for Project NAMI. And the most interesting ones I have individually picked out, and we can take a look at exactly what they're looking for. For example, there is a listing here for battle planning, which seems, you know, pretty interesting on the surface level, but the actual job requirements themselves give a little bit more of an insight into what kind of game they might be developing. Yes, sir. So, it says right here, job requirements: familiar with the combat system and skill settings of the current mainstream action 3D ARPG games, sensitive to combat performance and combat sense, and familiar with the AAA action games on the market, have many years of gaming experience, have had complete experience in the combat system of at least one ARPG project, have excellent logical thinking ability, a clear overall concept and meticulous work attitude, and a rigorous work style, be meticulous and persistent, have the extreme requirements for every frame of battle, have a certain abstract thinking ability, and those with programmability are preferred. It is preferred to have developmental experience on UE4, UE5 projects. So there is also another listing for this to be on Unreal Engine 4. So this does seem to be, you know, Unreal Engine 4 game. They're not doing on UE5. That's understandable given that KURO is pretty well adapted and experienced to Unreal Engine 4 at this point. But this right here is really where things become interesting. A 3D action RPG. Now for me, this means a couple of things. When I hear this, I immediately think of Path of Exile. I think of Diablo. I think of Torchlight. Okay. What else do I think of? I think of Lost Ark, right? These are the games that I think about when I think of 3D ARPGs. So KURO dipping their toes into this is pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Now, you might think, okay, what else? What are the little bits of information in these job descriptions and requirements? Can we piece together more of a scenario? Okay. You do know that they are hiring people who are experienced with mobile gaming as well. I can't remember where it was necessarily, but that, yeah, it's people, they are hiring people for, yeah, development of mobile synchronization tool for mobile debugging. So this is absolutely going to be a mobile game as well. So let's just hope it doesn't go the same route of Diablo Immortal. The out of season April Fool's Day joke. Well, red shirt guy. Diablo Immortal is a decent game with an absolute trash pay to win gacha. Yeah, that's going to be a scare, isn't it? That is absolutely going to be a scare. And here is the second part of this hiring that is really interesting to me. Responsible for the design and production of in-game level content. Design multiplayer online large map gameplay and dungeon gameplay process. To me, that's what we're looking at specifically for multiplayer online large map gameplay. When I saw that initially, I thought, damn, MMO. That's like the most obvious thing, but now that combined with action 3D ARPG, my brain is immediately going to Diablo Immortal. That's immediately where my brain is going, and I don't know how I feel. A PGL Battle Royale, bro, if they did a Battle Royale, I think I'd want to like shoot myself, because like that is, I can't think of anything worse. I would not be able to think of anything worse than doing that. I like actually, but they're hiring for so many positions, and I'm wondering if, you know, they're rebooting this and going full steam ahead, because 33 positions is a lot, and a lot of these are very integral core members of like a gaming development team, right? They're looking for fundamental, you know, people to join their team. So I'm excited. I would actually crash out, not gonna lie. If it plays like WoW's co-op boss event, I'd be fucking down. There's nothing to suggest here that it'd be anything like that. 3D action RPG, multiplayer, I don't know. Wait. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, hang on. Wait, what? Well, KURO Games is making an MMO, boys. Hey, KURO Games is making an MMO. Hey, you know what? But yeah, chat, put this in the intro, brother. Put that in the intro. Hey, KURO Games confirmed is making an MMO. Hey, yo, wait, what the hell? Hey, you know what? Never fucking mind. Hey, yo, never mind. KURO is actually just making straight up an MMO. Responsible for the design and production of the game's MMO copy content, design the MMO copy process, and follow up on the implementation of gameplay objects. Overall planning, blah, 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 blah. Fit with UE level editing and have experience using UE blueprints and sequence cutscenes. Can quickly complete the prototype verification gameplay. Have unique understanding of online game design. At least one complete MMO online boss battle level. Have 3 years or more of experience which has been design of large-scale MMOs. Have a lot of experience in playing multiplayer online action games covering mobile games, consoles, PCs, and platforms. Holy shit! Oh my god, they're actually making an MMO. Holy bro, that is huge. Basically, what KURO seems to want to be doing is to make their own version of Lost Ark. A 3D ARPG, and if you're not familiar, they kind of look like this. If you've ever played Path of Exile, if you've ever played a game like Torchlight, stuff like Diablo, you kind of have that feeling of, you know, this kind of like top-down kind of style. And Lost Ark did have a pretty decent audience when it launched, but it very quickly, okay, went in the bin, let's be real. Lost Ark very quickly lost its charm. And hopefully if KURO really go to do their own, that they really don't fumble the bag, because it could be such a good idea. As long as they don't go down the Diablo Immortal route, as long as they, you know, don't make it incredibly pay to win or anything like that, we could be up for something good. We could be in for something good and a good experience. But I have hope and faith in KURO. PGR didn't let people down. Wuthering Waves hasn't let people down. The game only really got better. So hopefully we could see something pretty awesome from KURO too. And honestly, this feels like it fits them a lot. It really does. It really seems to fit a game for KURO immensely, and I have faith that they'll be able to deliver on something like this. So we'll see. We'll find out. As always, make sure to like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm live every single day on Twitch and Kick. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.
Kick /Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.